What's up? My cock up your arse, son?
Nah, that's your bird. She's the brass.
Fucking hell, you went in strong there, didn't you, man?
I ain't got one. She fucked off.
I'll tell you what, at least you get a bit more money than your fat fucking scouser slag.
Chris, all you do is talk about kids and women, mate.
Kids and women? What, like you put pictures of kids up and women? And then women, when it happens to you?
You have to sit in the field in the back of your house, mate, when you go on YouTube.
The lies you've told on here, Chris.
I'm sitting in my kitchen now, Alan. Where are you sitting?
Make it out yourself a paper.
Who's looking after your kids now? You, Emma, or the ex-missus? Which one?
The ex-missus has got no contact with my kids.
Why? Oh, was she a proper waster like Anton? Was she a proper junkie that you got on the gear? Yeah.
Do you want me to inform you why?
You got on the gear, she had kids to you, and you took them off our foot to get like DLA.
Hey, Chris, you've got your kids on the gear. You've got your kids smoking the gear, Chris.
Right.
I'm back. Sorry, just waiting to... What the fuck's going on?
Anton's just trying to sell me kid gear.
Chris is jealous of Anton.
Nah, I wouldn't sell them the gear, Chris. I'd inject them with it.
There you go. Well, even better. They don't even have to pay for it, do they?
I'd inject them with it.
Freebies! Freebies! Is this what you do with your kids, Anton? Just inject them with gear?
I'd inject them with it, yourself, cunt.
Well, great. We all know what happens to your children when they're alone with you, you know.
Well, go on. Tell about that. Come on.
Go on, what?
Injection with a poison.
Tell us, come on, Chris. Inform everyone.
Inform everyone on what? Like how much you've injected your kids with gear?
Come on, tell us, Chris. You come on that you this bricklayer.
What do you want to tell you? What do you want to tell you? That you're a fucking little spack-ass scouser, right? You look like Rolf Harris. Your birds are fat ginger slag, right? And your kids don't even belong to you. They're the postmen or the paper boys.
I know, but listen, I look after them though.
You don't look after fuck all, mate, right? You can't even look after your fucking glasses, mate. Right, that's why
Chris, you're not going to sit here and say the man don't look after the children, Chris. The man is father of the year.
Well, the man's telling me you're going to give my kids, inject my kids with fucking gear, mate, right? So you're going to tell him. You're going to pull him on there. You're going to pull the little fucking wronging up, the little spack-ass scout out there.
I've just listened to you, right, saying, get on the
fucking
Your first words were about women. Your first words were about women.
10 different men.
Your first words were about women. So I just jumped on and just give you a few more women. That your kids that you don't look after, that you've admitted you don't look after, that you've got nothing to do with. Fact.
Right.
You're a part-time dad.
So let's face it, I have no contact with my children, right? So there's no worry about me injecting them with shit, right? But you look after your kids and you just says you would inject my kids with shit. So what happens to you?
What are you going to do about it? What are you going to look? I just said that about your kids.
You just said that about my kids, but if you're willing to do it over people's, then fuck knows what happens to your own.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do about it, though, Chris?
I couldn't give a shit what you do to your fucking kids or what you do. Look, I made all joking aside, if you want to poison your kids, right, that is less oxygen being fucked by sleeping cunts.
You're going to do nothing. You never are. You're on YouTube talking 24 hours a day that you'll do this. This one said that. That one said this. This one said that. Chris,
are you stalking me? Are you stalking me?
I have got messages on the phone where you've messaged me, messages telling me to ring you.
Right.
Right. Why did you messaging me asking me to ring you?
You want a panel with us now where I wanted you. Where I wanted you.
Before you start victim claiming,
what did you do as soon as you jumped up? Yeah, you called me wife a prostitute and you started saying I give me kids drugs and you would actually give my kids drugs. You actually said, I'll inject your kids. That's what you said, Anton.
Just answer it. Just tell everyone on the panel, right, and everyone listening, Why was you sending me messages asking me to ring you and then started victim claiming, crying
because
for nearly
you wanted
3
a
months?
fucking cheap brass,
There
right?
you go.
That's what
No,
you said. You wanted a
I
cheap
don't want to
brass,
speak
right?
to you.
So I put
I
you in
don't
line
like
in
you.
touch with the wife.
You're a deadbeat. You're a deadbeat, and I don't want to speak to you. Why was you messaging me first telling me?
What's happened, Anton? Has your lass found out that you were like shagging whores or something? Is this what's happened?
As what?
Has Emma found out you've been shagging whores?
Are you? I haven't been anywhere near your bed. She's the only who I know.
No, you have, because you paid me
Your
twice
bed's
for
the
2
only who I
interactions,
know.
mate, right? And only
Your
turned up once.
bed's the only who I know. Like
You ain't
Bob
getting your
Card
money
said,
back.
she was an
You ain't getting your
absolute
money back,
terrible
Anton.
shag.
You're not getting
Hey,
your
Bob
money
Card
back.
told me your bed was the worst shag he's ever had. Hey,
I'm going to
bed
claim
is the
the
worst
Uganda
shag
plan,
Bob
right?
Card's ever had.
I helped my side of the deal. You didn't turn up.
I didn't turn up where?
Well, to the meeting you were meant to have what you paid for the wife for the second time, I remember.
What meeting?
Yeah, well, and look, you know you love to interact with prostitutes and whatnot. That's why you contacted me, because you know the wife does stuff like that. So, like, why lie about it? Just tell everyone.
Who? Your bed does that?
Yep, yeah, and that's why you got in touch with us.
That little ugly fucking thing who looks like you bought it off the internet, the wish version of some fucking...
And we're not talking about ginger fat scouse, am I? You know what I mean? With a spastic t-shirt. No, we're not talking about her.
There you go again, the spastic, like you called the kid a spastic. Go on, carry on, Chris.
I never called her children.
Yeah, you did. Man, you're a lying bastard. You're a lying bastard. You're a lying bastard.
You just said you would inject my children.
Chris, you just said all these things about my wife. You said all these things about my wife.
There you go.
As in that, what are you going to do about what I've just said?
For the scouse wang spot.
As in that, what are you going to do about what I've just said?
Nothing.
What are you going to do about it?
Look, to be totally honest with you, like I say, my kids are past the age where they're old enough to take these things themselves. So if you're going to come and inject them for free, mate, right, then, that's on you.
What are you going to do about what I've just said, Chris? Absolutely nothing.
No, but are you actually going to follow through with what you said you would do? Are you going to actually follow through with it?
You never went. You talk a load of wet. You've just jumped on. PP puts one thing to you, triggered you within the blink of an eye, and you started going on about Emma sucking cock.
How did PP trigger me? How has PP triggered me? Bear in mind, I was on this panel before the both of you. I was on this panel before the both of you.
And he triggered you. He triggered you in the blink
You're
of an
not
eye.
doing very well, though. You just realise those two are not doing very well as a tag team against one man.
What tag teams? No one else has spoke. No one else has spoke.
Yeah, well, PP is trying to, but his mic's low. So if you want to turn up the smoke,
he's probably just sitting there laughing his head off at you because he knows you're a gobshite.
He's actually trying to help you out and speaking back you up. Unless he's sucking your dick, I'm not sure what it is. What one's he doing? Is he sucking your cock?
He's just sitting there. There you go again, another sexual comment because you walked in the head. Another sexual comment, you've got it on the brain.
I'm warped in the head. Coming from the man that jumps up and calls someone's woman a prostitute and says he'll inject their children with drugs for free.
No, you've done it to me, Chris. You've done that to me. You slagged my wife.
I haven't shagged your wife and jumped on and injected my children.
Slag.
You've done it to everyone.
Yeah.
You've done it to everyone.
You're a little victim, Chris. Little victim.
But I'm not your victim, though. I'm a PP.
No, you're not. No, you're not my victim. No.
So shut the fuck up, right? And do you want to tell your dog to shut up?
I will convert that round and make you a victim, Chris.
And tell your little bitch to shut up, please.
What?
Where's your one gone? Round the yours, Chris.
Hey, his one's in bed. Hey, his bitch is in bed with Babs. Hey, his bitch is in bed with Babs.
What's the matter with that? Look at these two of them can fit in a bed. If Emma jumped in a fucking bed, it would be fucking hell. Oh, mate, come on. Come on, there's no bed that can fucking take the weight of that flag, is there?
You're lying.
Don't be lonely, bruv.
Yeah, that's what Emma's doing, lying on her back with her crack wide open for anybody else but you.
Wow. And that's why you're jealous. Yeah, listen to this, Chris. Something you'll never get. Hey, listen. Hey, say Chris de Brich, you cock-eyed him.
Because my last is
Tell him,
not a flag.
tell him. Say Chris de Brich, you cock-eyed him. Say Chris de Brich, the cock-eyed him. There you go. Something you can't do, Chris. Hey, you can't go anywhere near you. You haven't got your kids in the end, Chris.
Something I can't do. Use my children to abuse other people online.
I'm just so there to call you a cock-eyed fucking Jim. What are you going to do about it?
What a fucking brave man you are, using your children online in front of a wall and telling them to do something for your benefit.
I couldn't give a fuck.
Big up Anton, the big man. Yeah,
big man. Hey, a privilege that I've
you know, when that young lady gets old enough and she leaves you and doesn't want anything to do with you,
listen, the difference is with us as parents, Chris, like, we've got the privilege of walking into the bed.
Gets older and realises that her dad was a manipulating, fucking abusive cunt and leaves you.
Who was there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and never left them without fuck all. Something you can't do and never will be able to, because you're a deadbeat who brought them into the world and can't be there for them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. That's a part-time dad. That's a part-time father. You're a part-time father. Can't supply for his kids. Sits online 24 hours a day, drinking, taking drugs, because you're a junkie cunt. You're a junkie who sits online 24 hours a day. You're a junkie who sits online. You're a junkie. You're a junkie who sits online every day. You're a junkie. You're a junkie who sits online every day of the week. Yeah, I did, yeah. Yeah, I did. What are you going to do about it? Go and report me. Go and report me to social workers. Go and report me to the social. Go and report me like he's all threatened to do.
Why would I need to report you, my friend? You're going to feel more pain when that young lady grows up and leaves you, right, and doesn't buy you the Father's Day card or turn up on Christmas to come and see you because her dad was an abusing piece of shit and used me for YouTube clout.
I've had them for 20 years. I've had Father's Day cards, birthday cards for the last 20 odd fucking years, mate. Of all my kids. Still get them to this day. Still get thanks, Dad. Thanks for that list, Dad. See you later. Something you can't do, kids. I'm privileged. I'm very, very privileged to be able to take my kids to school every day and go in the bedroom every night and say, good night, God bless, babe, see you tomorrow. You can't do it.
I don't want to know what you can't do.
That's why you're so triggered, Chris. That's why you're so triggered. 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 Because you can't do what a fucking proper man can do.
Which is what? Tell our kids to say stuff to other men online.
Look after the kids. Look after the kids. You brought my kids into it first. You brought Emma into it first because you're a sexual deviant. You're a sexual deviant. That's why we don't come on YouTube, because of predators like you. You're a fucking beast.
And I'm just going to ask you, are the kids asleep now or not? Are they allowed to go back to sleep?
Go to sleep. It's the summer holidays, mate. My kids are at an age. My kids are at an age.
You stay your daughter up to say that thing to me there, or what? Did you drag out of bed to say it, or was she running around the house with you?
Do you want me to go and ask her? She's just on the laptop talking to my oldest daughter, who's in a boyfriend's.
Right. So you dragged her away from what she was doing personally to come and fulfill your little...
Dragged her away.
All right, but
dragged her away.
Mm-hmm. Euphemism.
Dragged her away. You might abuse your kids, mate, but I certainly don't abuse mine.
I can't see my kids, and so how can I abuse my kids if I'm not with them? But you have just physically, verbally shown us that you take advantage of your kids for your own personal gain.
Do you want me to go and ask her that as well? And she'll just laugh at you and call you a fucking another cock.
Yeah, because daddy tell her to, so she's going to do what you like. Stockholm syndrome. Stockholm syndrome isn't very hard to do when you're their dad, right? By the looks of it, you've got massive control over them, right? And now a little bit shit scary, Anton. Wait until they get a gadget. Wait until they get a fucking lad that'll punch your face off you or abusing them like that. You
You're a bit of a wrong person. Down.
Hey, Chris, all you've done, look, all you've done for the last half an hour is talk about kids and women, Chris.
Yeah.
You brought your kids onto this platform to speak
Nah, mate,
to
I
me.
couldn't give a... I brought my... Okay, then, so now I brought my kids onto it. Just like Fighting Irish put a picture of his kid online for everyone to see, but it got shared and everyone's a nonce.
Which I
everyone's a nonce.
totally disagree
Everyone's
with.
a nonce.
I think it's wrong to do.
Everyone's a nonce, like you've all said. Sort your fucking heads out. That's why you're just fucking glued to YouTube having arguments left, right and centre. Because you sit on here and that's your life. Bored, sitting on YouTube.
I agree with you there. Irish done that with his kids and I think it's wrong. But why have you done it in focus, right?
Let's change the subject now, Chris.
You can't inject my kids. Anton's telling he's going to, right? Anton said he was going to, not you.
No, Chris. You brought women into it first. I weren't even on YouTube. You brought women into it first. You started calling Emma.
No, he started calling my wife. He was calling my wife.
Yeah, he called your wife. Then he called Emma. That's what he done. You sat and talked about women and kids here first.
Get your story straight first. Come on.
You did, Chris. But Chris, let's talk about something else. What was you talking about the other day about slavery on your channel? What was you saying about people? And saying you don't care what you were saying. Don't say the word here, but that was vile. Vile.
What I heard on your platform the other day, how someone was talking about black kids was the fucking lowest form I've ever heard on YouTube in my life. I was disgusted in what I heard. Fact. And you allowed it. You allowed it for 25 minutes to go on.
Right, so why were you listening?
I watched it back. I just come in and thought, wow, what have I just listened to? I rewound it back and listened to it, and it just carried on talking. And the most racist comments of our kids, I was just sitting there thinking, wow,
Right.
what have I just listened to? And not one of us had the backbone to kick anyone off. Simple.
I'm going to break some jaws on you. I tell you, I'm going to snap. Hey, last has kicked us out the fucking house, you cunt. You haven't shot anyone, I'm getting kicked out.
You want to go and get your money back then, don't you, Bobcat? Because you said she was the worst flag in the northeast of England. Hey, you want to go and get your money back?
I can't believe this. He's got any way for us to stay the need for fuck.
Not a problem, Bobcat. I'll put you up, Bob. I'll put you up, Bob. I know you've got PTSD over the worst bang in fucking the northeast, lad. I'll put you up.
Oh, my God.
I haven't got one like you, with a job or a wife or any of your own kids.
I don't work, I'm a man of leisure.
You don't work, exactly. You couldn't work. I've seen more life in a tramp's vest than you dickhead.
I don't work, Chris. I don't need to work. That's the beauty of it.
Because I'm a gangster. I'm a big Anton called Anton. Yeah, I fucking do this, I do that. I get my kids to come on and tell you what I can't tell you. You big mingy.
Hey, what are you trying to talk like Babs for? I know you're fucking trying to get in bed with Banter, but what are you talking like Babs for?
She does it a lot better.
All the men look after their children on their own without a woman, right? Because that is a task, that is hard. And big up all the men who see their children.
Oh, shut the fuck up, you PP, you big soft fucking speculative cunt.
I'm the man with the truth, bruv. Don't be wrong, Chris. Why you got the hump with that? Is that offended you? Have you got the hump with that for some reason? I don't get why.
To be honest with you, PP, I don't know where you're coming from, because are you agreeing with Anton bringing his children online to abuse?
Yeah. She's at the right age. She's 16 years of age. She's 16 years of age, Chris. She's 16 years of age.
So this is an over 18s channel only, Anton. Over 18s only.
Yeah, Chris, you was on your channel saying that women